Welcome to CLIC Connect. I'm your host, Craig Sullivan, and today we are kicking off our 4th season with Alicia Cannon, founder and principal of AJC Designs out of New York City. Alicia, how are you?
I'm great. How are you today? Things are good.
Great. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate that. You might remember a few weeks ago, Alicia was on Friday Night Audit with me and my host, Glenn Hausman. We had some serious fun that show, and thank you for doing that and helping me and Glenn embarrass ourselves dramatically for the entire universe. So
I got a lot of pleasure out of that. Tossing back tequila with you was great.
Yes. We had a couple of good brands of tequila, so that was good. So now you've been spearheading the design of full-service luxury hotels, intimate residential spaces, sweeping corporate interiors, and so much more. You've been working on the Renaissance in Harlem.
Yeah.
You've done the Westin, Riverwalk San Antonio, Ritz-Carlton San Francisco, the Palomar here in Westwood in Los Angeles, California, St. Regis in Deer Valley. Tell us about what it's been like for a design firm with your stature in the industry over the past 13 months dealing with COVID-19.
Well, it's definitely been a challenge, that's for sure. Our industry has really bounced back a lot tremendously in the past year, which is great. I'm going to keep it all positive. I definitely see us being resilient in the way that we've had to pivot our business a little bit. We've had to, a little bit less is more approach on most things. And for the most part, we're just keeping a positive spirit, keeping in touch with our people that we are, our developers and owners, and then reaching out to new people and just really thinking about how we think about the future. And, it's not been easy, but we are up for the challenge. And if we can survive this, we can survive anything.
Well, interestingly enough, you launched your firm a year before the financial meltdown. So you had that and now a global pandemic. So you are definitely a seasoned veteran and a survivor. So congratulations on both of those.
Thank you.
I want to deal with a couple of fun facts. I love your logo. Would you tell people about that? And also you're trademarking a phrase. Creativity is everything. Love that as well. Yeah. So would you tell the audience about both those, please?
Sure. So our logo is a walnut. It's actually a walnut cut in half, and you can see the intricate details of what the walnut looks like. And that came from a project that I was tasked to do in college. It was actually designing a desk for steel case. It was a competition project, and it was an ergonomical table that I needed to design. So I studied the shapes of walnuts because that was my inspiration. So during that entire studying process, most of my roommates at the time nicknamed me Leashy Nuts. So hence the walnut stuck with me for a long time. So when we did our branding campaign back in 2015, when we were rebranding, they asked me, they're like, what do you feel really connected to? And I said, a walnut. So that's where it came from. Yeah. And then creativity is everything is kind of a new thing. Actually in 2015, it really stuck with me. It was a really great logo, mantra, spirit, mission for us as an energy and as a team. And we actually have it in our offices in a neon light fixture in our offices as a reminder. And then just recently we decided to trademark it. Yeah. So we think it's everything. Creativity is everything.
Now, I am foreseeing, because you've got one of the best Instagram campaigns going out there.
Oh, thank you.
That trademark's done. I think I see a picture of that light and either the entire team or various team members around it. So
sure. Yeah, absolutely. It means a lot to everyone. And I think we all come from different walks of life, but we're all doing this fun journey of creativity. And it really means anything in so many different ways and many facets of life. So
absolutely.
We like it. It's stuck.
Yeah. And it's great. As we were talking off air, it's one of the best marketing phrases I've heard in the past 10 years. I love it.
Oh, great. Great.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
And that happy accident, and I'm guessing, I don't know, that, the way you're a creative individual. One of those things, did that come out like at 1 or 2 in the morning, or just bouncing around ideas with the team? How did that happen?
The creativity is everything, or the nuts?
Yeah. The creativity.
I can't even remember how the infancy of it. It just was something that I remember. I think I was writing something down and I'm like, what does this mean? And I'm like, creativity is everything. And I just remember writing it down and I was like, that sounds powerful. Let's go with it.
I love it. Let's talk about your current projects. What are you working on right now?
Sure. So we have a couple projects that are in construction right now. One is a multifamily in Washington, D.C. It's called 400 Florida, and it's 11 floors, ground up project. It's targeted towards a young demographic. The other project that we're working on, and I should say that should be slotted to open by end of this year. Another project we're working on is the Harlem Renaissance, which is on 125th Street, which is some people know as the Victoria Theater, a theater that was built in 1917. And that theater is actually going to now be a multifamily use on 126th Street, along with the Renaissance Hotel on 27 floors, 211 guest rooms, plus commercial, as well as the Apollo Theater is going to be actually moving into the old Victoria Theater. It'll be a renovated theater. So there's a multifacets of uses in this space, but that should be opening hopefully by end of year.
I love hotel enhanced mixed use developments. And, when I saw that you were working on that, I'm going, okay, this is something really special. Not only, the history of the building, but the theater, putting the hotels there. You've got also, the Apollo moving in.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an amazing project. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that I get an invite to the grand opening party once you've completed everything.
I will definitely put you on the list. I hope I'm there too. We've been working on the project since 2014, so it has to open sometime soon.
Sometime soon,
fingers crossed. Right, exactly. So,
there we go.
Yeah.
What else is going on? Any other projects you've just wrapped that you want to talk about?
Yeah, sure. So we haven't wrapped, but we have a great new project up in Highland Falls, right outside of West Point, the military academy. It's about 800 feet outside of West Point's gate, and this is going to be the Fair Resort and Spa. It's 87 rooms, boutique hotel with a pool, spa amenities, a farm-to-table type of restaurant. Great spa capabilities, everything from, like a sweat room to, a workout facility, yoga, Pilates, the whole shebang. So you can come up out of New York City, take the train up and totally relax for the weekend. So that's a great project that's slotted to open probably in 2023 at the end of the year. So we break ground in 2022.
Wow. Congratulations. That's exciting as well. Unfortunately, we are out of time. How can everybody get a hold of you? It's time for you to give everybody a shameless plug, please.
Sure. Well, come see us on Instagram, AJC_design, or reach out to us on our website, www.ajcinteriordesign.com.
Perfect. Thank you for joining us. You've got an open invitation to come back anytime you'd like. Thank you.
Thanks, Craig. It was great to see you. Thanks.
I'd like to thank you, our audience. But one thing first, though. Over the past weekend, there was a great honor that came out from the International Hospitality Institute. They named myself. I don't know how I got on this list, but I'm very honored. They also named Glenn Houseman, Bruce Ford, Miss Sarah Dandishy, and various other friends to their top 50 most influential list for hospitality, both globally and nationally. And I thank them for that honor. It is a privilege and it means the world to me. I also want to thank you, our audience, for joining us for our 4th season. Please remember to go to our YouTube channel, subscribe and ring the bell. We really need you over there as well. You can find us right here on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. And as I'm fond of saying, remember, be kind, share your knowledge. Now go be amazing.